Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine aerial photography, aerial video, suddenly gaining superpowers. What happens when, cutting-edge drone tech doesn't just improve, but completely redefines what's possible up there? Today, we're doing a deep dive into the DJI Mavic 4 Pro. And look, this isn't just another update. It's being called, well, pretty much across the board, a really significant leap forward, maybe even generational.
Yeah. What's fascinating here is just how DJI has managed to cram so many huge advancements into one unit that's still, pretty portable. For this deep dive, we've pulled together quite a stack of detailed sources. We're talking rigorous reviews from pros, early technical previews, that sort of thing. Really trying to get under the hood of this flagship drone, see why everyone's so excited.
Right. So our mission today is to boil down the most important stuff, the key innovations, the real insights. We want to help you understand exactly why people are using that phrase generational leap and what it actually means for creators, whether you're a hobbyist pushing limits or, a pro cinematographer.
And yeah, it's definitely built with professionals in mind. I mean, people who need absolutely top tier quality video and stills. But the tech itself, the innovations, they offer these genuine aha moments for, well, anyone curious about where this technology is going. It's really about how these new features solve actual creative problems out in the field.
Speaking of solving creative problems, maybe let's start right there, the
Yeah.
camera system. Because the Mavic 4 Pro, it isn't just one camera, is it? It's more like a meticulously engineered triple threat.
It absolutely is, yeah. So at the heart of it, there's this brand new 100 megapixel, 43-inch CMOS Hasselblad sensor. That's for the main wide angle camera. Now, just for context, a 43-inch sensor, that's physically way bigger than what you usually find in consumer drones. So it gathers significantly more light, more detail. And it's not just a big number. Sources suggest it's using a quad Bayer setup, which basically means it's collecting a lot more color and light info than a standard sensor. Now think of it like a digital safety net for your shots. Even if the conditions are tricky or you need to push things around in post-production, you've got this huge amount of data to play with. That means super sharp details, incredible flexibility, even if you need to crop in quite a bit.
Right, right. So massive detail from that main sensor. But it's not just about that one camera, is it? The whole setup seems geared towards versatility.
Precisely, yeah, exactly. So beyond that main 28 millimeter equivalent Hasselblad wide lens, you also get a 50 megapixel medium telephoto. That's a 70 millimeter equivalent. Perfect for that sort of cinematic compression effect, Makes the background look closer to your subject, gives it that high-end film look. And then there's the long telephoto. 48 megapixels at 168 millimeters, which is fantastic for like scouting locations or getting shots of distant subjects without disturbing them. And what's really crucial here is that each of these lenses supports 10-bit D-Log-M and HLG recording. Now, for anyone not super deep into video editing, imagine like trying to capture a really vibrant sunset. 10-bit recording, especially with D-Log-M and HLG, it just captures vastly more color information and a much wider range between the brightest brights and the darkest darks. So when you get to the edit, you have the flexibility to make that sunset look exactly as rich, as nuanced as it did in real life. The colors don't fall apart, you don't lose detail. Plus, and this is a huge workflow thing, the main wide camera has an adjustable aperture, f2 to f11. So you can manage your exposure properly without constantly landing to swap out physical ND filters. Big time saver.
That flexibility with the aperture on the main camera, that sounds like it would really streamline things on set. Okay, so the image quality is obviously top-notch. But beyond that, off of the real magic, the thing that makes drone footage so compelling is how it moves, right? And anyone who's flown a drone knows that getting that shot sometimes means putting the drone in really awkward spots or you just hit a limit. Has DJI figured out a way around those creative dead ends?
Oh, they absolutely have, yeah. One of the most talked about features, really, is the 360-degree Infinity Gimbal. So unlike your typical drone gimbals, which have limits, how far up they can tilt or how much they can rotate, this one offers complete continuous rotation on its axis. And get this, an unprecedented 70 degrees of upward tilt. This just fundamentally changes what you can do. You can get these really dynamic low-angle shots looking up at buildings, trees, whatever, or these seamless, continuous rotating shots that, well, they were basically impossible before without very expensive specialized gear. It's a huge win for creators wanting that really unconventional cinematic look straight out of the drone. Plus, it's got this two-arm support design, makes it flexible but still compact, and there's a new sling design to protect it, which sounds way easier than some of the older fiddlier methods.
Okay, so incredible cameras, these new movement possibilities, sounds amazing. But for any creator, especially when you're talking about a pretty expensive piece of equipment like this, safety has got to be a huge concern. How smart is this thing? When it comes to avoiding trees and wires and all that in complex spots.
Right. Well, the Mavic 4 Pro takes a massive leap forward on safety. It's definitely DJI's smartest drone yet in that department. It uses an advanced LiDAR-based omnidirectional obstacle sensing system. So LiDAR, just to explain it simply, imagine the drone is constantly shooting out these invisible laser beams. It's mapping its surroundings in 3D, kind of like how a bat uses sonar. This lets it see obstacles, even really thin things like branches, wires, even tall grass with incredible precision, all directions, day or night. It goes way beyond what the older visual sensors could manage alone. Combine that with APS 6.0, that's the Advanced Pilot Assistance System. Navigating really complex places like dense woods or cluttered urban areas becomes significantly smoother and crucially safer. Although some sources do note it can sometimes be a little maybe timid in its safest bypass modes. It prioritizes caution over speed, which makes sense, but its ability to spot even tiny objects gives you a really high level of protection for your flight.
That level of awareness, yeah, that sounds really reassuring, especially if you're flying in tricky locations. But for professionals, okay, knowing it's safe is one thing. Understanding the practical limits, like how long can it actually stay up there? How far can you reliably fly it? That's just as critical. What are the limits on this bird?
Flight performance is absolutely top tier here. The Mavic 4 Pro boasts a maximum flight time of 51 minutes. That's a new benchmark for this class of drone. Gives you way more airtime for complex shots. It also features a really impressive maximum transmission distance, 30 kilometers. That's using DJI O4 Plus. O4 Plus is their latest transmission tech. It means a much more stable, more robust signal, even in places with lots of interference, so fewer drop connections, hopefully. And it's built tough, too. It can handle winds up to 15 meters per second and hits a top speed of 72 kilometers per hour in sport mode. So that combination long flight time, robust connection makes it a really serious tool for those long, uninterrupted shoots, even out in remote spots.
That is a powerful mix, endurance and range.
Okay. And how do you actually control all this power and precision? Did the controller get a significant upgrade, too?
It absolutely did. Yeah, the new RC Pro 2 controller, it's really designed as a professional's tool. It's got this bright 7-inch 2000 nit mini LED touchscreen. Now, 2000 nits, I mean, that's incredibly bright. Lets you clearly see your footage, even in harsh sunlight, which is obviously crucial for flying outdoors. It can also rotate for vertical or horizontal use. That's a huge convenience, actually, for social media creators working in different aspect ratios. It also includes an HDMI out, so you can connect to bigger monitors on set. Extended battery life, too, about 4 hours. And it runs DJI's updated Pilot 3 interface for, precise control and faster workflows. Oh, and a small thing, but brilliantly thought out. The joysticks on the controller now fold flat when you close it, so you don't have to unscrew them every single time. Speeds up setup and packing away. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of small design choice that genuinely makes a difference in a creator's day-to-day workflow. Okay, so let's talk practicalities then, storage options. And what about pricing and availability? Because that's always key.
Right. So the Mavic 4 Pro comes in multiple setups depending on what you need. There's a base package. Then there's a Fly More combo, which usually includes extra batteries, charging hub, essentials like that. And then there's a Creator combo, which really ducks you out. The Creator combo adds a pretty substantial 512 GB internal SSD, fast, reliable storage right in the drone. Plus, you get that premium DJI RC Pro 2 controller we just talked about. You also get a set of high-quality ND filters for managing light and a charging hub that's actually quite versatile. It can charge 3 batteries in about 90 minutes, or, get this, it can act as a portable 100W power bank for your phone or laptop. The drone also supports micro SD cards, of course, for even more storage. And it offers wireless transmission of 10-bit HDR footage up to 30 kilometers, so you can preview high-quality footage remotely.
But hang on, there's a really important detail here for some of our listeners, isn't there, regarding where you can actually buy it?
Yes, that is a critical point to make. Absolutely. Due to ongoing regulatory issues, the DJI Mavic 4 Pro is not currently available for sale in the United States. However, it is widely available in other major markets. We're talking Canada, the UK, Australia, and right across Europe. So if we connect this to the bigger picture, the DJI Mavic 4 Pro, it really stands out as an exceptionally capable professional drone, no question. It's delivering, unmatched image quality across that versatile camera system. It offers significant creative flexibility, mainly thanks to that innovative 360 Infinity Gimbal, and it provides industry-leading safety features that should give pilots a lot more peace of mind, even in those really complex environments.
So what does this all mean?
Yeah, this deep dive has really cemented the Mavic 4 Pro's identity as a true flagship. It feels tailor-made for serious content creators, really pushing the boundaries of what you can achieve with portable aerial imaging. Now, obviously, the high price point, that's a factor, and the current unavailability in the US is a big trade-off for many. But for those who can access it in places like Canada or Europe, it's being hailed as one of the most powerful, most flexible drones ever built, absolutely proving worth that, what was it, 2-year wait since the Mavic 3 Pro.
Yeah, exactly. Which this raises an important question, I think. Given these huge advancements we've discussed, the camera systems, the intelligent flight, the really nuanced control, what new kinds of visual storytelling does a tool like the Mavic 4 Pro actually unlock for creatives? And, how will this kind of cutting edge tech continue to shape what we expect from aerial shots and media going forward?